Introduction. The cosmic journey of Sigi Tolo and Po Tolo. Myth, mystery, and the Dogon Legacy. High above the sandstone cliffs of the Bandiagra Plateau in present-day Mali, the night sky stretches wide and unbroken for generations. The Dogon people have studied that sky, not through telescopes or written charts, but through ritual, memory, and story. Their cosmology binds human life to the movements of the heavens, placing particular importance on two stars known as Sigi Tolo and Po Tolo. Sigi Tolo corresponds to Sirius, the brightest star visible from Earth across many cultures. Sirius is served as a celestial marker of time, renewal, and order. For the Dogon, however, Sigi Tolo is more than a guiding light. It is a foundational force of creation, anchoring the structure of the universe itself. That it is the second star in their tradition, Po Tolo, that is drawing the most attention and controversy. According to Dogon teachings, Po Tolo is a small, incredibly dense star that orbits Sigi Tolo. It is invisible to the naked eye, yet enormously heavy, exerting powerful influence despite its concealment. The Dogon describe it as the seed star, compact, ancient, and central to cosmic balance. In modern astronomy, this description bears a striking resemblance to Sirius B, a white dwarf companion to Sirius confirmed through telescopic observation of the 19th century. The apparent convergence between Dogon cosmology and modern astrophysics raises an unavoidable question. How could a non-literate society, relying on oral tradition, possess knowledge that appears to mirror later scientific discoveries? This question entered scholarly discourse, the work of French anthropologists Marcel Groll and Germain Dierlin, whose fieldwork among the Dogon of the 1930s and 1940s revealed a complex cosmological system, preserved to ritual inscription and symbolic language. Central to their findings was the testimony of Oka Temeli, a Dogon elder whose teachings outlined the universe ordered by stars, cycles, and sacred numbers. Subsequent interpretations of this material have fueled decades of debate. Some scholars argue that the Dogon's astronomical knowledge reflects sophisticated indigenous observation combined with symbolic expression later misunderstood as literal science. Others suggest cultural transmission through earlier contact with civilizations. Note the track Sirius, including ancient Egypt, a more speculative strand of interpretation, popularized by Robert Temple, proposes extraterrestrial contact as the source of Dogon knowledge, a theory that has captured popular imagination, while remaining highly contested. This book does not begin by assuming extraordinary explanations. Instead, it asks a more disciplined question. What exactly did the Dogon say? How is that knowledge transmitted? And how have later observers interpreted it through their own cultural lenses? Crucially, Dogon astronomy cannot be separated from Dogon life. Every 60 years, the Sigi ceremony marks the completion of a great cosmic cycle associated with Po Tolo's orbit. Masks, dances, and spoken teachings we affirm the community's place within a living universe. These rituals are not performed to explain the stars. They are performed to live in harmony with them. For the Dogon, there is no written boundary between myth and observation, science and spirituality. Knowledge is not abstract. It is embodied, rehearsed, and renewed to a collective memory. The cosmology is not a hypothesis to be tested, but a framework for understanding existence. As this book unfolds, we will examine Dogon creation myths, the symbolic language of their rituals and art, the anthropological record that introduced their cosmology to the world, and the scientific discoveries that later reframed the debate. We will also confront the limits of certainty, distinguishing what is documented, what is interpreted, and what remains unresolved. But its core,
This is not simply a story about stars. It is a story about how humans seek meaning in the universe, how knowledge is preserved without writing, and how modern assumptions can obscure ancient ways of knowing. The mystery of Sigi Tolo and Po Tolo challenges us to look beyond easy answers, whether dismissive or sensational, and to consider that the cosmos may be understood through more than one kind of intelligence. The question is not only how the Dogon spoke of Po Tolo, but how he listened.